Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm gonna be showing you my Roblox city that I built in Mini City Tycoon. As you can see behind me, I have a huge city with a lot of houses, buildings, and trees. Anyways, let's get right into the tour. So let's walk over here. So this is our luxury neighborhood. As you can see, there are so many houses with swimming pools in the back. And then there's some palm trees and lifeguard stations, is that what you call it? And there's also tolls on the roads and the fence. And on the other entrance, there's also the same thing. And then on this part of the luxury neighborhood, we have some more buildings like a cinema, a bank, some schools, and stuff like that, and also a mall. Anyways, moving on to this part of the city, we have a golf course and some more apartments. Then up here is a stadium along with a shopping center, a cathedral. Let me show you my city statistics. So yeah, these are like the residents and what they're saying. So far people are liking my city, but as you can see, some of my statistics do need a little bit of work. For example, the health and firefighters, they also need a boost. But jobs, fun, and security and education, they're nearly full. So it's happiness. Yeah. And the population of my city is currently 52,800 people. And the city has 10 likes so far from other players. Moving on, we have a hotel over here, along with its own swimming pool. We have some circus tents, and some, more residential buildings. A gas station, car wash, football fields, or soccer as the Americans call it. Yeah, another cathedral. And also, by the way, as you can see, there's actually a Hong Kong flag because, as you know, I am from Hong Kong, so I decided to put a flag there. We also have this little roundabout, and this is kind of where this small road transforms into a highway that goes throughout the whole city, which we will get there later. Let me show you more inside the city. So we have some water tanks to act as the water supply. Another stadium, skate parks, and a huge park here with a lot of statues. And if we move over here, we do have a few mountains. And then over here, a tiny neighborhood of some modern looking houses. Very nice, very nice. So yeah. Moving on, let's get to the next part of the city. Just gonna walk through here. And now, as we walk through this bridge, we are eventually led to the downtown area of the city. So basically where all the skyscrapers are. You see this long road that I'm walking on? As you can see, this is kind of the line that separates the neighborhood on the left side and then the downtown on the right side. So this acts as a how do you say, border or something like that. Yeah. But moving on, we do have a lot of buildings here. And if you pay attention, you can actually see that some of the buildings we have here are inspired by real life buildings. So we have the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, and we also have the Bank of China Tower in Hong Kong. And I think this black building, I don't remember, I think it was called the Willis Tower in Chicago or something like that. I'm not sure, correct me if I'm wrong. And also the One World Trade Center in New York. Yeah. And also, obviously, some more residential buildings. And then moving on over here, we have a city hall. So this is where all of the laws of the city are made, and like where the government makes announcements and stuff like that. Down here we have a cemetery, and obviously some more buildings here. So we have a mosque, and then over here we have a pier, and later on in the video I will actually show you where the pier leads to, but we'll get to that later. Then we have another bridge connecting the downtown district to this other district. We got a hotel over there, some more apartment estates. Anyways, moving on over here, we have a bridge that leads to this side of the city. And then this is where things kind of get interesting. So over here, we have a Mayan temple, and then an amusement park with some roller coasters and a Ferris wheel. And we also have a nice looking palace. And then if we move on down here, we have a zoo. Yeah, nice zoo. A Japanese temple, another cathedral, and some nightclubs over here. Anyways, let's get to the next part. Oh, and also there's a small neighborhood with some more modern houses. So there we go. And also a castle, another hotel, a museum over here. And then over here you can see I kind of made this like roundabout. I personally think I made this roundabout look way more realistic because of all of these like smaller lanes and ramps. But anyways, let's head over towards this bridge, and now we're at the airport of the city. So the airport has 2 runways, some military bases, and I guess these 2 longer buildings on the sides, they are the terminals. Oh, I also forgot to mention, if you walk over here, we have an artificial island and then a Ferris wheel, which can give you some of the best views of the city. Now, remember before I said I'm gonna show you where the ferry pier leads to? Yeah, let's head there right now. Let's turn on sprint. Okay. Yeah, we're nearly there. Okay, there it is. So the ferry pier leads to this island. And as you can see, we have 2 docks. One dock leads to the downtown district, and the other one leads to the airport. We have some ancient ruins, and a lot of people actually go to this part of the city to go camping. As you can see, I also decorated with some palm trees. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the city tour. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you want to see me make another city in this game, just let me know in the comments. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.